I was having a problem getting this motor. Let's see if I can put this in the... I have this motor here, this stepper motor, and I couldn't find anything online to show me the wiring diagram of these 8 wires. So I watched a video and there's, let's see here, there's a couple places on the internet that you can get diagrams of or I guess this would be a chart of how the wires are hooked up. I do have red and yellow, and I do have orange, but I don't have black. Now it's kind of strange. It's showing on this one here, the only thing I don't have is black. My black is brown, but it's showing what? It's showing B plus as being orange and B negative as being black. Well, right now I have brown being B plus and orange being B minus, but I wasn't really looking at this. I just took a guess at that. But anyway, it seems to be working just fine. It does say start right here. So you're starting with red on your A plus, which this is. It is, I went with red on A plus and yellow on A minus, which I did. I tied red and white and white together. I just assumed the yellow was yellow and white, so I tied those two together. They're right here. And as for the brown, I went with brown on B plus and orange on B minus, and I tied the brown and white and the orange and white together, and that's these two here, and I tied them together. And I don't know, you can find this. It's just a wiring chart for stepper motors, but I was having quite a bit of trouble trying to hook this up. It wasn't, I was getting it running, but it wasn't running right. It was slipping very easy, so I knew there was something wrong. But there's this other thing I printed out, and it shows the different wiring connections for your 4 leads, your 6 leads and stuff, but it shows unipolar, but I really don't know how you'd really hook that up unless you had, I guess you would have to have a stepper motor with 6 A, B, and C, but this, I wouldn't even worry about that. So right now I have it hooked in series. I have the 2 coils hooked up and 2 coils hooked up here. Well, short, you might as well say shorted out. They're shorted out. And I have red, yellow, brown, and orange is how I have it right now. Now this motor is supposed to be parallel. It says right on it. it says parallel, 4.2 amps parallel, but right now, what is it drawing? 1.5 amps, and it's in series, and it has lots of holding power. Like that is really good. So that would wind a coil or anything, no problem at all. So, and with parallel, you're obviously going to have the resistance, which is going to draw more current. So at 4.2 amps, that's why it would be drawing so much. Now in series, instead of raising the amperage in series, the resistance adds, so your current is a lot lower. So that's why the current is only 1.5 amps instead of 4.2. Now the way I look at it, now the voltage I'm putting to it is 20 volts. And it's running pretty good, sounds good. When I lower the voltage on it, I don't know if you can hear it, but you can hear it making a noise. So I find I'm not really, see, I don't even know what I'm supposed to be giving this motor, but I do know at 20 volts it seems to sound good, so that's what I'm using. So there's something else I want to stress here that I didn't stress in my last video. I told you that you had to have 5 volts to stop the motor. If you want to stop the motor, you have to put 5 volts on the enable plus, and if you want to reverse the motor, you have to put a push button or a switch on your direction plus. Of course you need negatives. You have to hook negative to the negative part. But I didn't stress on the pulse that you can only give it 5 volt pulses, at least with this stepper motor. It says right on it. There, I'll zoom in, it's a lot easier. It says right on it, 5 volts. 5 volt pulses. So you can only give 5 volt pulses to this. So if you have a frequency generator that you can give it, you know, whatever, 5 volts up to 20 volts, I think this is DC, and it'll output that voltage, that DC voltage of pulses. Well, I input 5 volts DC and I get 5 volt pulses out of it. So that's perfect for this situation. And like I say, when I'm adjusting the voltage here, I'm adjusting it on VCC of this micro stepper, and that is what is being outputted through A plus and A minus and B plus and B minus. This, whatever voltage you're applying to your VCC is what's pulses are going out to your stepper motor. So I don't want to make this too long. I think I've explained as much as I need to explain to do with a 8-wire stepper motor, and I hope everybody that's watching this video, I hope this helps them. And if you have any comments or you want to subscribe, that would be fine. Everybody have a great day. Cheers.